Welcome to Sacred Conversations. My name is Mandulo. And in these sacred conversations, we allow ourselves to connect the head towards the heart a little bit closer. We allow ourselves to think outside of the box. We allow healing from our old patterning, our old ways of being, so that we can tap into the highest state of who we really are and who we're supposed to be. So we use these conversations and as a point of reflection to tap us in a little bit deeper to who we say we are and who we know at the root who we are on a soul level. So get comfortable, get your snacks, get your journals out if there's anything and something that almost like, that resonated with you. These are timeless messages. These are messages that might feel very personal, and some might resonate, some parts of it, some might not resonate at all. Try not to make anything fit. And let's see where this conversation goes, because the sort of headline that I got, in order to have a winner's mindset, instead of thinking that you're failing, think instead that I'm learning how to do it in a different way. And I'm learning how to do it in a different way, in a way that serves me. So you're never failing, right? Because you're moving forward each time. And each time you move forward, yes, there's going to be things that in your mind you had expected it to go a certain way, but curveballs come through, and we think of it as a failure because it didn't go according to the plan. Yet within the redirection, it shows us a different aspect of that particular thing. I'll explain. Part of what I do too is I teach yoga, and what I would do is take one pose and use that pose on different planes. The top of my mind, the pose that comes to mind right now is a standing splits. So let's say you are doing a standing split. So you've got your right foot down, you've got your left foot up, and you're trying to emulate a standing splits, right? That same pose can be done on your back. That same pose can be done on your side. Do you get what I mean? So there's always different ways of looking at something and understanding that it's allowing you to grasp different aspects that you wouldn't have had you been upside down, had you been on the side, had you been on your back, right? So once again, I'll go to the standing splits. With the standing splits, what your main focus is on is the standing, right? When you are lying down, your main focus is being on your back, so grounding. When you're on your side, your main focus is on the side, so it's also grounding on the side body. So different parts of your body are learning how to ground, and they wouldn't have had they not been on a different plane, right? So your failure isn't a failure, it's a different way of learning how to do things. So you got to think standing on the feet, standing on the head, standing on the back, standing on the side, and taking those same elements and saying, oh, I'm not failing, I'm actually learning how to do it in a different way. So start using that as an aspect for you to grow forward, to move more with ease, and you'll always win. There's this saying in the one of the sages in yoga that says practice and all is coming. So if you start viewing everything as a practice, it makes it more accessible, it makes it more fun, there's less pressure, but you have to remember to intend to see a different way as you move forward. I think I've heard someone say fail forward, but depending on the words, if you still want to use the word fail, you can then, I guess, use fail forward. But for me, a winner's mindset is just saying you are learning it in different ways. So I wish you all the best with that. I hope that was just a small little nugget to help you move along the day. And this might have just been for someone who might be quite stressed, and you might be deeply connected into the headspace, wondering um, or self-sabotaging yourself, and not necessarily being kind to yourself. Be kind and offer that kindness to yourself. It's an invitation to explore. Okay, fine, this didn't work this way. What is it showing me? What is it informing me to do the next time? So always open yourself to an opportunity where you can learn from different planes and points of view. And then you'll understand that you're always winning, because you are expanding on your knowledge and your skill set. So I'm wishing you all the best with a very soft landing in this message, signing out from this conversation.